Oh, don't mind my home security system. Down, Rusty. Can't be too careful with all those weirdos around. What? Meatloaf again? Oh, I had it for lunch. Isn't Hazel here a cutie? True, she's a real homebody, but you can't help who you fall in love with. Ooh. Come. Have a seat, Sal. Tell me what's on your so-called mind.
It's Batman. He's gone nuts. First he whacked Chucky Saul, then Buzz, and now he's after me.
You know, I've been reading lately how old Guano Man is wound tight enough to snap. Wouldn't it be great if I'd finally driven him off the deep end?
This isn't a joke. Batman's knocking us off, and you're the only one who can take him down. Look, $5 million up front with whatever you want to finish him off.
What do I look like? Pest control?
Think, you fool. Once he gets me, how long till he gets you? You know what I'm talking about. Your hands are just as dirty. Dirtier. Don't touch me, old man.
I don't know where you've been. Oh, Sal, no one could take a joke like you. Of course I'll help you out.
Really?
Certainement. No way is anybody gonna hurt my pal Sal. That's it. That's what I want to see. A nice big smile.
Thanks for another lovely dinner.
My pleasure. You know, it's not good to go to bed on a full stomach. We could stay up, talk for a while.
Oh, Artie, I've got a killer day tomorrow. But call me, okay? Good night.
Night.
So we meet again. I like the cape. Not sure about the mask, though.
Have you ever seen this?
No.
But that's your father. He's the one who set up their corporate partnership.
So, that's his job.
He was the one element that tied these gangsters together. Where's your father now?
Haven't a clue. Why don't you try Madagascar?
That's not what you told Reeves. You told him you were closer than ever to your father.
You had me bugged, is that it?
I can read lips.
Then read them now. Get out.
You still following your dad's orders?
The way I see it, the only one in this room controlled by his parents is you.
Sal Valestro, your angel of death awaits.
Guess the joke is on me. You're not Batman after all. Looks like there's a new face in Gotham, and soon his name will be all over town. To say nothing of his legs, feet, and spleen, and head.
Stay away. This is not your fight.
This madness ends now!
Batman, this is the police. You are under arrest. Step away from the edge of the room. Put your hands on top of your head and stay in the light.
Stay on it!
Alpha 6-3 in pursuit. Subject moving north along Denny Drive.
All units approach with caution. Subject is considered armed and dangerous. Use of deadly force is authorized.
Take it down. I gotta get closer. Freeze! He's heading for the construction site.
All units acknowledge.
Roger that, Charlie 3. Moving in position.
All available units to 4th and Madison, the construction site. Charlie 3, prepare for tear gas.
There he is, man. Hey, wait! You jerk! Get a light up there!
Alpha 3 to ground. He's down. We have him.
Fire! Quick! Around the back! Come on, you grunts!
Andrea.
Hurry!
There are certain advantages to having a sturdy cranium, Master Bruce. But then hard-headedness was always your virtue. Well, I'm sure I have things to do elsewhere.
You have an excellent sense of timing.
It was all over TV. I had to do something.
I'm grateful, of course. But I still need to know why you're not telling me the truth about your father.
Well, I suppose the world's greatest detective will find out eventually. You remember Daddy was having a meeting that night with his partners.
You're a liar and a cheat, Carl. You've taken what's ours. You're gonna pay one way or another.
No, please.
Daddy, what's going on?
I'm sorry you had to see this, Miss Beaumont.
Let her go! Watch it, Carl. Please, Sal. Give me one more day. I swear I'll get the money.
Convince me.
This time tomorrow, on my mother's grave, as soon as the European banks open, I'll have the whole amount wired to you.
24 hours. This time tomorrow, we'll have the money, or I'll have your heart in my hand. Let's go, boys.
Dad, are you all right?
Pack a suitcase. We've got to get to the airport now.
What? But you said you'd have the money.
It's not that simple. The money's tied up in investments. Could take weeks to free up.
But I can't leave. Bruce proposed to me. We're going to get married.
Listen to me. I just used up the last shred of pity Sal Balestra has. If I don't pay him back within 24 hours, they'll find us and they'll kill us both.
How? Why'd you do this, Dad? Why'd you get involved with these people?
I'm sorry, Andy. I just wanted a chance for you. I'll get you out of this. Somehow we'll be free of those guys, whatever it takes.
That's a promise.
From that night, we were on the run. We hid all over Europe, eventually settled on the Mediterranean coast. Dad was able to parlay the money he embezzled into a fortune. Finally, he had enough to pay them back, or so he thought. It would never be enough. They wanted interest compounded in blood. He had to find another way.
The man in the costume, your father?
He said he'd get them, somehow. When I heard about Chucky Saul, well, I had to come back. To find him. To stop him. I'm sorry, Bruce. That's twice now I've come into your life and screwed it up.
Ooh.
Can we make it work this time?
I want to say yes, but you know it's going to come down between me and your father.
Daddy doesn't matter anymore. I'll see you tonight.
I'll be here.
It's so good to see you and Miss Beaumont together again. Might one ask what this bodes for your alter ego?
I'm not sure, Alfred. Everything's happening so fast. So much has changed.
You still love each other?
It's true. I love her. Maybe after this is settled, maybe then.
I'm sure they would have wanted you to be happy, sir. Is something wrong?
Maybe. Oh, no.
You're telling me there were 4 precincts on Batman's heels and he still got away? Unbelievable.
Tisk, tisk. And to think our tax money goes to pay those jerks.
You!
That's right, Harty. Bring in the press, why don't you? What a photo op! The councilman and his wacky pal.
You're no friend of mine.
Oh, Artie, I'm crushed! How the high and mighty forget? Don't you remember? You, me, Sally, and the gang?
What are you talking about? I never met them or you. I worked for Beaumont. I didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, but you knew about it afterwards, and put it to good use, eh?
What do you want?
To find out who's iced the old gang.
Haven't you read the papers? It's Batman!
Wrong. It ain't the Bat. Nope, nope, nope. I've seen the guy. He looks more like the ghost of Christmas future. Nowhere near as cute as Batboy.
You're saying it's someone else?
Yeah, someone who wouldn't mind seeing our old pals out of the way.